Betrayals. When a character betrays, they usually go down two routes. The first one, just become a villain. The second one is a bit more complicated though. That period in the story is usually called the redemption arc, where the character faces deep guilt from their mistakes, so they confront their inner demons and find forgiveness for their past mistakes. Thus, through great effort, such as a sacrifice or a heroic act, they redeem themselves. In my Skyrim playthrough, I plan to create a character who embodies Paraphernax's code.
What is better, to be born good, or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Let me introduce you to Erens, a half-Redguard, half-Breton, son of the last Dragonborn. I have a lot of lore about my Dragonborn, so if you haven't seen my last videos, I'd suggest taking a look at them as you'll understand more. Back to Erens, he was born in 4th Era 201 to Ophelia de Valmont, the last Dragonborn, and Ahtar, who is Solitude's executioner. During the Battle of Solitude quest, when the Stormcloak Rebellion attacked Solitude, the capital of Skyrim, his father, Ahtar, sent the young Erens away to safety. However, the young boy got lost in the wilderness, and eventually a group of wolves ambushed him, and it explains the scar he got on his face. He got saved by bandits and was raised by them. That's where he got his name Erens, meaning the stray one in Latin. At 17 years old, realizing that bandit life doesn't give much wealth, he quit the bandits and became a mercenary in Solitude. For years he did odd jobs, looted everything he could and lived only for gold. He eventually got bored and disillusioned with mercenary work. Now his character development. In the beginning he was cold, hostile, solitary, distrustful, and had barely any sense of honor. Then at 20 years old, a message from the past unlocks itself to Erens, the sender revealing themselves to be his mother, Ophelia, who disappeared 2 decades ago. He meets his half-siblings and joins them in the search for the truth. But I bet you already know this. Back to the point, his redemption arc. Erens is a cold, money-driven mercenary. His only real goal is becoming a master swordsman and getting rich. But these desires are also a big weakness. At the climax of the story, when the group is cornered by powerful Falmor Justitias, he is offered a massive amount of gold and glory to betray his half-siblings. He takes the deal. However, seeing the consequences of this betrayal fills him with deep guilt. In the final desperate moment of the battle, when everything seems lost, he casually comes back and sacrifices his right forearm to save everyone, his sense of honor finally revealing itself. Thus, he regains the trust and the respect of his half-siblings. Hopefully, Paraphernax's quote shows itself in this development. I find it very important to create characters with very distinct backgrounds, ideals, and goals, as it makes the story interesting and makes you think, how can these characters, all different from one another, work together towards one goal that they all share? I hope it will show itself in the story. Well, this video was shorter, even shorter than the first 3 videos. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. If you have any suggestions or feedback, please drop a comment so this story can be improved and so I can learn more. I have never written characters or stories before, so it's very important for me to get an external perspective. This project is purely passion driven. Creating meaningful stories and characters has always been my dream, and I'll do my best to share this journey with you in the best way I can. Peace.